Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I got out of work a little bit earlier, so I'm able to go ahead and start this video. Yeah, so we have 3 Ultas and a Laura Geller. Yeah, this was gonna be just Ulta, but might as well just throw Laura Geller in here because after this there's nothing in my filming basket. Yeah, so we have all of these. So I did have 2 Ulta orders, but one of them was split into 2. I guess the perfumes came from a different warehouse, so yeah, this is why we have more boxes. Yeah, so this morning I did finish filming my little Chanel haul. Yeah, it was my little Chanel haul for this morning. Had 2 blushes here, which I can't wait to try. Do that one tomorrow. Yeah, got some wine ready here. We're ready. We're ready. I have the day off tomorrow, so if I don't finish this right now, see if hubby goes to the gym, I can continue tomorrow. Yeah. So, hi, welcome back. Or if you're new, hi, my name is Maria Jose. Not Maria Jose. Maria Jose, one word. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the haul for my Ulta purchases, which I did do at the end of 2021. One of them arrived on the 30th, and then the other ones this year. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in seeing what goodies we have in here, then go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Laura Geller because it's just 2 items and 2 of the same. 2 of the same and pretty much a restock. I have a restock. So this guy was on sale, plus I had a 30% off coupon, so I took advantage and picked up 2. So this would be the Baked Balance and Brighton Color Correcting Foundation. Yeah, you know. This time I did get it in light because the one that I have is medium. One I have is medium, which does oxidize a little bit. Yeah, there's mine. Do use this guy every day. Had gotten this one in Ipsy, fell in love. Look at that. It's even flat, which used to be a dome. So I have this one in medium. That one in medium. So let me see them next to each other. So I did open this yesterday when it came, but we were watching a movie, so the lights were out. You have the shade Light. So yeah. Because even though it says light, you still have those brown areas, so I feel like it could work for me. And as you can see, the dome used to be domed. So yeah, just feel like the medium does have some yellow spots, some more yellowy spots. So it's not too far off difference. So I thought maybe I could go ahead and try out light. Yeah, you can see. Yeah. So let me see. You can see a difference. You have that one medium. So let's see the shade of Light. Yeah. See, so that's light and that's medium. A little bit darker and Even the light one looks yellower. And the medium more cool toned. I have to see. Let me see. Light, medium. Yeah, medium pretty much just blends in with my skin. So you can see a little bit light, and then medium just blends in. But because I feel like it does oxidize a little bit, I feel like I can still get away with the light. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that one out and see how that one works. So I did get 2. I had to take advantage of the sale, so yeah, because I think it was 27 something. Yeah, because we don't have pricing here. It was 27 and change when usually it's 30. Yeah, I think it's around 34 maybe, roughly around there. So it was 27 and change plus the 30% off. So yeah, definitely had to go ahead and take advantage. Yeah, so I'm happy with that restock. So now jumping on to Ulta. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start with the big box. Start with the big box because that one was my first order and the first one to arrive. And then these two, which were split into 2. Alright, so jumping into the big box. The big box says here talking to hubby because we just got, and yeah, starting today, effective today, I guess for the people who haven't been vaccinated. Now the company is going to require weekly COVID testing. Weekly. Yeah, so he's telling me not for the ones who've been vaccinated, which we have, so I'm glad. Because oh my god, weekly testing. After I made that line with mom when she had to leave, I never want to make that line again. That was insane. Insane. I mean, she was traveling back home, so we had to. The one by our house was closed that day because it was January 1st. So I guess they took it as a holiday. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So I did get a bunch of new products in here. New products, restock, sale items. Yeah. I have a mixture here. Pretty much. Just one thing is high-end, everything else drugstore. Yeah, drugstore. I did get this for free. Yeah, with the $70 purchase they were giving out, there were 2 options. So I made 2 purchases. So I got them both. It's a lot of freebies. A lot of freebies. And the bag is pretty big. Little Sherpa bag. Yeah. Whew, it's gonna be a lot to go through here. So we have some perfumes from Ralph Lauren, Polo Red, which hubby does have an imitation of this, which he really loves. $3.99 at DD's, which is the imitation for this one. So it'd be nice if we can compare the two, because he really likes that one. So got that. Got Chloe Eau de Parfum. Got that. Got Victor and Rolf. Is that one? Bonbon. Got that. I think that was it for the fragrance. Yeah, that was it for the fragrance. We have here Clarins Extra Firming Where? Something? Wrinkle Control Firming Day Cream, all skin types. Got that. Trying to run through these quickly because hubby is already out. It's 12:42, so he's on his way. This would be Bast Seductive Body Lotion in Sandalwood. Haven't we gotten this in Ipsy? You know, I personally haven't, but I think it's been in Ipsy. Yeah, so a body lotion. Amazing Grace, Firming Body Emulsion. So I guess another body lotion. Got Philosophy. Got Living Proof Intense Moisture Mask. I have gotten this one before. It's a nice little size. Have Belief Aqua Bomb Sleeping Mask. Yeah, I'll use that one. I'll use that. Again, for the hair, the Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Clinical Densifying Foam Conditioner. Infuses weightless moisture to thinning hair. Ooh. Didn't read that one. And a nice size. Nice size. Let's see. Nexus. This is step 2. Vital 8-in-1 Multi-Benefit System Deep Conditioning Mask. Elastin and coconut oil. Silicone free. Ooh. I like all these hair products. Yeah, we have from Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Moisturizer. Got that. Kylie Skin Hydrating Face Mask. Face mask, Perricone MD. Face Finishing and Firming Moisturizer. Is that not the same as this one? No. No, not the same as that one that I've gotten before. It's a little different one. Caress Santorini Grape Velvet Skin Drink. Transform your skin to velvet at first drop. Yeah, there's a lot in here. Grande Mascara. Yeah, Rich Black. Now that my lashes are bigger, because now they're actually touching my sunglasses. Vichy Laboratories Mineral 89 Skin Fortifying Daily Booster. There's so much in here. Urban Decay All Nighter. So makeup setting spray and face primer. Long wear foundation grip. Yeah, they're both in here. Both little samples, I guess spray and then little primer here. Right. Also have Tanologist Self Tan Drops. Face and body drops in medium. Won't be using that. Won't be using that. There's so much. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots. 4% niacinamide, 1% ethyl vitamin C. Yeah. More hair. Yes. Fecai. Shea Butter Shampoo. Intense Mask. And Gel Creme. Defining Curl Memory. Don't have curly hair. And I think hubby is home. Hubby is home. Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner. A little sample from Estee Lauder. The Soap and Glory You Butter Glow. And the Daily Acid Free Vitamin C Serum from Beauty Bio. So we covered everything. So let's see if he goes to the gym and we can continue what I actually ordered. Right, so I have to refilm this part. A whole section of unboxing the entire order. My first order after these samples, the whole thing. Yeah, but I do have to go ahead, head out to work, but I want to quickly mention one of these shades that I did purchase because it's on my lips. It's on my lips. Would be from Milani, which since I already took the wrapper off, I don't have the name of this anymore. Color Fetish something. This would be 320 Petal. This will be one of the shades that I purchased. And I had mentioned in that video, which is now gone, it looks similar, which now I see it on the lips. It does, to the Touch in Soul Pretty Filter Soul Velvet Lipstick in Soul Rose, which is one that I love. Yeah, so this is a good alternative, cheaper option also. Really, really similar, so I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Yeah. So I guess I'll have to refilm everything in a bit. But this was one of the items. Just wanted to go ahead and show it on the lips. See if I wear another one tomorrow so I can continue the filming. Alright, so here I am refilming. Yeah, I had already taken everything out of its packaging pretty much. Yeah, this sucks. Definitely need a new camera. So for today, because I was wearing the other one, now today I'm wearing the other one. So for this order, which I had to pull up here on my phone to remember because I had already put everything away to see what it was. So everything was pretty much drugstore except for one item, which was the MAC. Let's see what it's called here because I don't have the packaging anymore. The MAC Shadeshifter Duochrome eyeshadow in Perplexing, which is a blue. So this guy was $22 when I did add him to my cart along with the green one. But the green one disappeared. No longer on the Ulta site, which this one no longer on the Ulta site either. But while this was still in my cart, it went down to $13.20. $13.20. So much better price. Much better price. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. So you're no longer gonna get my initial reaction to things because I already filmed it. Yeah. Really, really, really beautiful. Yeah. That looks really nice. So I'm gonna see if maybe I just can't film longer clips and maybe that's why. Maybe, because that chunk that disappeared was about 1 point something gigabytes, so maybe that's that. So it was the only thing that was high end. I guess I'll just continue with these. The Milani, everything else was drugstore. Milani Color Fetish Matte, the Flora collection. So I did get Petal, which is a rosy pink, this lighter one, and then Poppy, which is a red, for $8.99. Yeah, so I was wearing this one and now I'm wearing this one. So pretty. Yeah, so you have that one. So the swatches will be different in the other clips because I was pretty much going down instead of sideways. Then we have Poppy. Yeah, so I feel like these are creamier than the nude ones. Creamier than those, which is why, yeah, with both of them underneath the mask, no. Pretty much everywhere, and this kind of color, yeah. So we'll say the brown one, Desire, it's more matte. Wondering if it's that or the lip liner. They're too creamy. But yeah, this formula feels a little bit more creamy, which is why this one not so much underneath the mask. So yeah. Right, filming it in clips just in case it's that. So we have that. I also did do a repurchase for this guy, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara in Black is the Black. Yeah, the first one I had purchased of this one was when it was brand new, and I loved it, but I ran out of that a long time ago. I used it up, but I missed it. And now that I've been using lash serum, now that they're longer, I really want to see how this would look now. Yeah, so I did pick up that one for $11.49. Got that. And then this guy, which is new from NYX, the Thicket Thickening Brow Mascara, vegan formula in Taupe. So this one, I still do have it in its packaging. I had gotten this one for $11. Expensive for NYX. I do love the brow glue, which I did use that one today. But this one would be tinted. Yeah. So I'll be excited to give this one a try. And then I did get from Colourpop, which again I already threw away the packaging. Part of the packaging was part of this collection, their newer collection. So yeah, they don't even show the packaging here. So I do have a cream gel liner in Teaspoon, which is a bright mid-tone green. I didn't even read that part. Yeah. Alright, Teaspoon did come in a yellow box. So I got that one for $7. I think it was 3 new shades. Oh yeah, this is one that came broken. Yeah, this one's the one that's broken. I think it's broken from the base. Yeah. So, a green right there. And then a Super Shock blush. They did come out with 2 different shades. I did pick up the deeper one in Viol, the deep terracotta, for $8. Which is pearlized, because the other one was more of a pink shade. Yeah, so this is the first time trying a Super Shock blush, and you no longer have my initial reaction, because when I felt this I was yeah, like that, because I never felt one. Really, really, really pretty. So pretty much it feels like the highlighters. Oh yeah. Really, really pretty. So gorgeous. Yeah. So I'm definitely excited to play with that one. And then the last item would be from Makeup Revolution, which again I already threw out the outside, which I had referenced out here because I had the 2 shades. This is the Dynamic Face Palette in Midnight Sands, because here it showed it different than what it looked like inside, so it was kind of deceiving. Which in the little image out there on the outer carton, it showed this one more of like a peachy blush, but no. That just looks like a dark highlight. So pictures are deceiving. And I picked this one up for $2.25. $2.25, so that's a pigmented blush. So we'll see. You have those 2 there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go very lightly with that one. And then we'll see if maybe that can be a blush topper. I have to see. Yeah, but definitely I thought it would have been a peachy blush, but it was not. Yeah. Even here in the picture, it looks like a peachy blush. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look shimmery. So I was lied to. So it's the only thing that's kind of disappointing. But for $2.25, yeah. Alright, so now you can continue on with your regularly scheduled programming. So, cheers! Hopefully no refilming. And I did get my Mcgrath Palette, so yay! I got that one yesterday, which was the 13th, Thursday the 13th. Yeah, so I'm excited. Alright, so moving on. So I'm going to quickly do the last order, because the other one we also have the samples, which might take a while to show everything. So this guy was split because these are the fragrances, so I'm guessing they came from they did come from a different warehouse. So I did get these on sale. I'm trying to remember how much. They don't show you here. They don't show you here. But I did not pay that price. Did not pay that price. Yeah. I think this one was $19 on $19.50 for this one. So this is the Amazing Grace from Philosophy, Grateful and Playful. So we have Amazing Grace Bergamot, Amazing Grace Original, Amazing Grace Jasmine. Did I even pay attention to what I was buying? I just saw a sale price. And these are 15 milliliters, 0.5 fluid ounces. So I still haven't even seen them. Come each one wrapped up. So let's see. Seems like a small bottle. Really wrapped up. Jesus. Yeah. Right, so this one is Jasmine. So not a bad size. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And yes, a spray. I want to see, because I know I like Jasmine. I really like Jasmine. Let's see, air that out. Yeah, but it's a pretty good size. Yeah. I love me some Jasmine. So yeah, pretty good. Really good pricing for these guys. So in this one, the original Amazing Grace. Let's see, somewhere else. Kind of nice and clean. Yeah, kind of a cleaner scent. Smelling that jasmine. The other one was bergamot. This one was easier. Yeah, so this one is bergamot. Let's see. Trying to see somewhere else. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. So I have some more little fragrances. Yeah, I really like that little set. So the next one would be Amazing Grace. So this is the original. Yeah. So this one, yeah, that cleaner scent. So this guy was about around $13.50. So the same size for this one. Same size, and then the little Because this little guy says 10 milliliters, 0.33 ounces, which is your regular travel sprays, roller balls, that same size. So again, wrapped up like this. So we do have that same one in here. Thinking maybe I could save these as gifts since I already have that one. See if I can wrap this again. Yeah. Same size and a spray. So this one says Eau de Parfum, so I guess a little bit more concentrated. Yeah, more concentrated, but same scent. So I thought that was pretty amazing for that price, and no longer available. Yeah, so now we can move on to the last box. Alrighty, so I did forget to mention, I did try out the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighton Color Correcting Foundation in light today. Still feel like, because I was looking at my face, looking at my chest, I look darker. So, none of these guys just run darker? I don't know. Maybe it just has a little brown in it. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Because putting it on, I still kind of look like the other shade, like the medium shade. So, I'm unsure about the colors. But still, my skin looks beautiful. I love the finish of that. So, let's move on to this guy. Alright, so again, another one. So this one was the other option, which came in this color. So funny with that. So I wonder if I jump into this or jump into that first, because I do have also swatching there to do. Do have two palettes, another lipstick. Yeah, so let me quickly jump into this guy. So again, I do get some fragrance. Yeah, from Lancome, La Vie Belle. Don't have that one. I think I did smell it on someone and loved it. So we'll see how that smells on my skin. Then from Givenchy, Gentleman. Yeah, Gentleman. Be that one. So another one for hubby. Oh, is this another fragrance? Yeah, Elizabeth Arden White Tea Ginger Lily. Oh, I hope it doesn't smell too much like ginger. I really don't like ginger. Yeah, I hope not. We'll see. I got that. See, La Roche-Posay Toleraine Ultra Soothing Repair Moisturizer. Toleraine. Let's see. Do this quickly. Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Got a little guy. See again for the hair. Joico K-Pack Color Therapy Luster Lock Instant Shine and Repair Treatment. I love it when they include hair stuff. I like me some hair stuff. Then again for hair, but this is for curls, so not for me, but I do know someone. Curlsmith Strength Recipe Bond Curl Rehab Salve. Yeah, vegan bond treatment for weak damaged hair. Resilience, protection, bond stability. But would it be for curls? It says bond curl, but for weak damaged hair, which, yes. Right, and pretty good size. Did I show it? It's a really good size. Just more fragrance. So here we have the blue one from Polo. So now it has the blue one. Any more bottles? More bottles? No. Alright, time for the smaller ones. So we do have Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I got some cacao mix for Sigmatic Mushroom Cocoa Mix with reishi Chocolate, cinnamon, and dairy-free. Instant hot chocolate. Kind of strange to get that. This would be the Exuviance Advanced Series Pure Retinol Correcting Peel. 1 single-use pad. Sure. Beach Waver. Good Vibes. Moisturizing Shampoo. Moisturizing Conditioner. Yeah, anything for the hair. Sure. Again, this would be Nature Lab Tokyo. Perfect Smooth Shampoo. Perfect Smooth Conditioner. Then this would be Soap and Glory Fruit Force Refreshing Body Wash. Little body wash. Oidad. The Curl Experts Coil Infusion Triple Threat Deep Conditioner. Perfect for tighter curls and coils. Again, someone I know. Which we still haven't exchanged Christmas gifts yet. Might be mid-February. Yeah. This will be the Dermalogica Age Bright Clearing Serum. The CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. So many little things. Let's be a wipe. Petite and Pretty Micellar Makeup Removing Wipe, single use. That's that. Now we have some foundation. Estee Lauder. The Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup. Got a few samples there. Again, the It Bye Bye Lines. Got another one. Some bath salts. Again, we're overheating. Alright, we're back. So like I said, some bath salt, eucalyptus. Don't really use that. So, this will be the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. Then the last two products, we do have a mascara. This would be Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift. Never tried this. So that should be exciting. And then from MAC, we do have the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. This is NC30. So they pretty much gave everyone the same shade, NC30. I don't know what my shade is. It even comes with a little sponge applicator. It's kind of yellow, but maybe we'll see. Maybe it's very yellow. Yeah, but maybe. I mean, it blended in, so maybe. Alright, so now that we have all of that out of the way, now we can actually move on to my order. Get all of this out. Comes with a lot. Comes with quite a bit of things, which is a good thing. I think I got everything. Yeah. Alright, so firstly, let's start with these two, which I think would be a cute little gift. Which these guys were on sale, but I think both or one of them sold out. This would be from Colourpop, the Star Wars Mandalorian. So we do have the one hand mirror, which were on sale. These guys were on sale. So I took advantage. Yeah. Really, really, really cute. So same size as my little cherry one, which I was using today. It's cute. So cute. Especially paying less for it. Love it when I can get things on sale. And then cutest in the galaxy would be the little kind of like a makeup bag or a little toiletry bag. So yeah, really cute, those two together. Then let's see, let's do these two, which are repeats from the first order, just different shades. So I have this one from Makeup Revolution. I guess I put it backwards. So another one, let's see if this one is accurate. The Dynamic Face Palette in Peach Heat. So yeah, so I guess for both they do a matte and a shimmery one. So again, a matte and a shimmer. So let's see this one. It's just so shimmery. It's really, really shimmery. So I want to leave space for the lipstick because I did get another one. I don't know if that could be maybe a blush topper. It's just so shimmery. I'll definitely really like that one. And again, these were like $2.25. Yeah, so that one, and then another one. So from Milani, the Color Fetish Matte Lipstick in 310 Peony. So I got Poppy, Peony, and Petal. Yeah, so in the order it would be Peony, 310, then 320 Petal. So this one would be the lightest of the bunch. Okay, so we were overheating again, so I unwrapped this one. So this one is the lightest of the collection, so I guess I'll just do it down here. Yeah, just a lighter pink. A little lighter than this one. Yeah, so ready for spring. Ready for spring. I'm gonna have fun with these. So then the last item, which I do have to swatch, and hubby should be home soon, is the, again this was on sale as well, for $4 something, $4 and change. The J-Cat Dia and Noche Tri-Element 15 Pigment Palette. Yeah. The blue-green one. The blue-green one, because I did have a couple of them on sale. And first time trying these from J-Cat. All I had was one single shadow. So now I have a palette. Which I did hear Andrea, she loves this one. She loves these little palettes. She says they're definitely worth it. So really, really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead, swatch these out, hopefully get this done. If not, then he can go to the gym, because he didn't go yesterday. So he needs to go today. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these and close the video out. Alrighty. I was here trying to hurry. Yeah. So I did notice, because I hadn't noticed, the top row are the ones that are all mattes. And everything else would be kind of satin, metallics, shimmers. Some of them are a little bit more chunky, like this one. Very chunky. Because as I was swatching, a lot of pieces were just falling down, which is that one. But really pretty color story. Yeah. So I am really excited for this one. I like how it's small. You got a lot of shades, but small. Yeah. So I see here some of them do have a little, one of them, no obligation, has a little asterisk. Not intended for eye area. Which is this guy right here. Okay. Which would be that one. Really pretty. So we're full of swatches, and I can go ahead and close this out. Yeah, we have some good finds here, some good finds. So anything that is still available, I'll go ahead, link down below. But if not, then yeah. But yeah, that would be pretty much it. I was able to do this today. But that would be it for today's video. And actually, I forgot to mention, for the haul that I did after they shop with me, I had gone to Didi's, I had bought all those palettes, and then also a perfume. The Ariana Grande Cloud Body Splash that I shown in the video. I bought that, but it's missing. So I'm wondering if my mom took that or it's just missing. Yeah. But that would be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.